And bang! What is about Dunkin' Donuts #1 fans of yours? Scott Casey Gale here. And today I'm gonna give you my recap and review of the 2009 remake My Bloody Valentine 3D, in which my opinion is just as good as the original. Okay, let's begin with the recap, shall we? My Bloody Valentine 3D is a 2009 American slash film directed and co-edited by Patrick Lussier and starring Jensen Ackles, Jamie King, Kurt Smith, and Kevin Teague. It is a remake of the 1981 Canadian slasher film of the same name. The film focuses on the residents of a small town that is plagued by a serial killer in Meiningen on Valentine's Day. At the filming on location in Pennsylvania, the film was given a 3D theatrical release in the United States by Lionsgate. It was the first R-rated film to be projected in Real D technology and to have a wide release of 1,000 locations in 3D-enabled theaters. My Bloody Valentine 3D was released on January 16, 2009 and grossed $107 million worldwide on a budget of $14 million. It received mixed to positive reviews from film critics. Plot: on Valentine's Day in 1997, the small mining community of Harmony is rocked by an explosion at the Hanniger mine. Comatose Harry Warden is the sole survivor after killing 5 fellow miners to conserve his own oxygen. Tom Hanniger, son of the mine's owner, is blamed for the explosion. 1 year later, Warden awakens from his coma and murders numerous patients and staff, leaving a victim's heart in a box of chocolates. While Tom, his girlfriend Sarah, and other teenagers party inside the mine, Warden, wearing mining gear and a gas mask, attacks him with a pickaxe. Sarah, Axel, and Irene flee, and Warden is shot by Sheriff Burke before he can kill Tom, but escapes into the mine. 10 years later, Tom is called back to Harmony after his father dies. He plans to sell the mine against the advice of local politician Ben Foley. Axel, now the town sheriff, has married Sarah but is having an affair with her co-worker Megan. At the motel where Tom is staying, a masked assailant in mining gear murders Irene along with a truck driver and a hotel clerk. Investigating the scene, Axel discovers the trucker's camera footage, revealing the miner implying that Warden has returned. Axel receives a chocolate box containing Irene's heart and draws his suspicions to Tom, who is rescued from a bar fight by the now retired Burke. Touring the mine, Tom is locked inside a utility cage by the miner, who then murders another miner who had been accompanying Tom and disappears as the others arrive. Axel reveals 10 years before, Foley and Burke found Warden after his attack and killed him before burying the body in the woods, which disappeared recently. That night, Tom returns to the mine and finds Axel's cabin nearby. The miner kills Foley and leaves his body in Warden's grave. Realizing the killer must be one of the few people aware of the grave, Axel sends a deputy to guard his house. The miner attacks Sarah and Megan at the grocery store, dragging the latter away before killing her just as Axel arrives. At the Palmer's house, the miner kills the housekeeper. Deputy Ferris finds Sarah's son Noah safe inside, but the miner kills Burke as Tom drives Sarah to Axel's cabin. Axel calls and explains that Tom is the killer, having spent the last 7 years in a mental institution. Tom claims that Axel is the real killer, but Sarah crashes the car and escapes into the woods. She calls Axel, who tells her to hide at his cabin, where she discovered the chocolate boxes in his closet. Convinced Axel is the killer, Sarah is attacked by the miner, who chases her into the mine. She runs into Axel, seizing his gun, and Tom arrives. Sarah holds them both at gunpoint as they protest their innocence, until Tom's acknowledgement of Megan's death inadvertently reveals that he is the killer. The disturbed Tom has a hallucination, revealing the miner is his split personality. After returning to Harmony, he dug up Warden's mining gear and carried out the killings, framing Axel after a struggle. Tom wounds Axel, and Sarah shoots Tom. The bullet passes through his side and strikes a fuel tank, igniting an explosion. Sarah and Axel are rescued from the resulting cave-in. Tom, who survives, murders the rescue worker and who finds him and escapes. And I would give the remake a solid 9 out of 10, 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, way up. The remake, the 2009 remake, My Bloody Valentine, like I said, is just as good as the 1981 original. Just as good. This is a remake that was done right, because a lot of remakes of horror films and other remakes don't do very well, but My Bloody Valentine 2009 saying nailed it. This is definitely a great remake. The acting is good, the killing is good, the storylines are good, and I really like the plot twist at the end, because in the original, Axel was the killer, but in the remake, Tom was the killer. So I really like how the remake pulled that swerve, and it was a swerve done right. And I really hope, and I really wish there was a sequel to My Bloody Valentine, the original, because I would have liked to see what would have happened. The Axel in the original. However, on a commentary of the original My Bloody Valentine, the director did talk about doing a sequel. So hopefully we see a sequel to the original, and I would also love to see a sequel to the 2009 remake as well. But anyway, comment down below in the comments section. Tell me what you thought about the remake and what you liked about it. And what did you think about the ending? And did you like the 1981 original better, or did you like the remake better? I still like the 1981 original better because in my opinion that's the better film. But like I said, the remake is just as good. So they both did very well in my opinion. Anyway, you stay classy, live long and prosper, and peace out.